I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is NBA trade talks. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Trade deadline is upon us. Best time of the year. Let's get it. Some marquee trades are going to happen. I'm telling you now. They are going to happen. A lot of teams need to switch up their shit. I don't mean to curse. The Lakers need to make some trades. The Kings need to make some trades. The Warriors need to make some trades. The Phoenix Suns need to make some trades. I got a whole video out about it already. You feel me? This is basically the players I feel like need to get traded. I'm not going to lie. These is 10 players that I feel like can make an impact on their new team if they're moved. Number 1, DeJounte Murray of the Atlanta Hawks. He's been on the Hawks for what, 2 years now? It has not worked. Him and Trae Young has not worked out. I'm not going to lie, it's not worked out. DeJounte Murray is not a good fit for Trae Young. I'm not going to lie. He's not a good fit. I honestly don't think DeJounte Murray is a good fit for the Lakers either. I know people talking about that. I wouldn't put him on the Lakers, but I would definitely move him from the Hawks. You definitely got to move on from this. Even if you just send him to Cleveland for Darius Garland, you feel me? DeJounte Murray got to go somewhere else. He got to go somewhere else. This thing with him and Trae Young is not working out. So he's number 1 on my trading block. Number 2, Zach LaVine of the Chicago Bulls. Same thing, you feel me? Him and DeMar DeRozan is not working out. It is not working out. I would probably say trade DeMar DeRozan, but I feel like Zach LaVine has a little more trade value. And I feel like the Bulls is better with DeMar DeRozan rather than with Zach LaVine and not DeMar DeRozan. So I would definitely trade Zach LaVine. He's a perennial all-star. He's a 25-point game and scorer a night. He's that, you feel me? It's just we have not seen Zach LaVine do it in the postseason. That's it. That's it. He's done it in the regular season a bunch of times. He just hasn't done nothing in the postseason. You get him somewhere where he could get busy. Somewhere like the Lakers possibly. Somewhere like the Warriors, the Kings, the Cavs. I feel like Zach LaVine would make a lot of teams better. He would make a lot of teams better. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like him on Philadelphia would be too crazy. Too crazy. But Zach LaVine is definitely on my trading block for this for this February. Number 3, Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors. He's a former NBA champion. It seems like Toronto's trying to rebuild, but they're doing it very slowly. Very, very slowly. They didn't get rid of Kawhi. Kawhi left. They got rid of Norman Powell. They got rid of Kyle Lowry. They got rid of that whole championship team. You feel me? Now they just traded for RJ Barrett. He's about to be the new face of Toronto. It's like, bro, just get rid of Siakam. You could get rid of Siakam, get him for some draft picks, even if you can't get him for a current NBA player. Siakam is definitely nice. Him on Philadelphia would be good. Dallas is talking about getting Siakam. That could be a good fit. I ain't gonna lie, Siakam could definitely add a lot to a bunch of teams in the NBA. That's number 3. Number 4, Jordan Clarkson, J.R. Smith of the Utah Jazz. He's a 6th man of the year waiting to happen. Waiting to happen. He already won one of them on Utah a few years ago with Spider Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles. But now it feels like Utah is like, they're terrible, but they still win games. You feel me? Because they have talent. They got him. They got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton. They got talent. You feel me? So I feel like if y'all really trying to rebuild, y'all got to get rid of him. Y'all got to get rid of him, bro. Y'all are wasting Jordan Clarkson. Y'all are wasting him. He's a 20-point game scorer off the bench. Any team, any situation. Just throwing grenades up every night. You feel me? So I definitely feel like the Utah Jazz got to move on from Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen. I would say move on from Lauri Markkanen too. I know he probably found a home in Utah. He became a first-time All-Star in Utah. But he's good, bro. He's too good to be in a rebuild. Lauri Markkanen is too good to be in a rebuild right now with the Utah Jazz. So try to trade him and Jordan Clarkson. Do it as a package or do it separately. But if y'all really want to rebuild, you got to get rid of both of them. Get rid of both of them. Next, we got 2 more players. Bones Highland and PJ Tucker of the LA Clippers. I feel like both of these guys need to move. None of these guys are not in rotation right now. They are doing nothing. PJ Tucker hasn't played in months. Bones Hyland hasn't played in months. Now, these are two totally different players. PJ Tucker is strictly defense and corner threes. Bones Hyland is a six-man offensive guard. You feel me? Just like that. Offensive guard, just like that. You feel me? Right now, they both on the Clippers, and they have no space for them. The Clippers got too many ball handlers for Bones Hyland to get any type of playtime. Any type of playtime. PJ Tucker is too little and not a good enough shooter to not get enough playtime. You feel me? He's a champion, though. He's a champion. So I would definitely try to move PJ Tucker and Bones Hyland. I would send Bones Hyland possibly to... Let him get his own U team. You feel me? Let him try to get his own team. Gangster. Send Bones Hyland to Detroit or some shit. They can't get no worse. Send him to San Antonio. Gangster. Make a nice move like that, bro. But Bones Hyland and PJ Tucker, I definitely feel like should get moved. Andre Drummond, another player from the Chicago Bulls. He's almost having a career renaissance. I ain't gonna lie. He had like 2-3 2020 games in the last 7 days. He hasn't done that in like 7 years. You feel me? So Andre Drummond, right now, he's hot. You feel me? He's hot. It's like, bro, you could get something for him. A little first-round pick, maybe second-round pick. Let Andre Drummond free. You feel me? Free Andre Drummond. And then we got Finley Smith of the Brooklyn Nets. He's not a big asset, but I would definitely move on from him. It feels like Brooklyn is in a rebuild also. They got my boy Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges. You feel me? They trying to rebuild too, but they not really. You feel me? And Ben Simmons, we still don't know what Ben Simmons is about. That's another thing. I would probably trade Ben Simmons, but he has no trade value. Ben Simmons has no trade value. But if I could, if I'm the Brooklyn Nets, I'd trade Ben Simmons. Like, bro, you've been here for 3 years. You played like 50 games. What are we doing here? We're just wasting our time. You feel me? And somebody else I feel like is going to get traded. I said the Warriors need to make some moves. I feel like Wiggins might get moved. I ain't going to lie. And I would probably move Wiggins to the Wizards. I don't know why, but I feel like Wiggins and Jordan Poole together, they can definitely do more than Kuzma. You feel me? They have chemistry together. They already was teammates that won a championship. I would definitely move Wiggins to the Washington Wizards just to see what would happen. He's bad already. He's already bad. He hasn't reached his potential. So now it's like that team that Golden State thought was going to be the next dynasty. Jordan Poole, Wiseman, Wiggins, Kuminga. Get rid of all of them. Y'all niggas is not that. You feel me? Y'all not that. We fucked up. Get rid of them. Y'all already got us a ring. Y'all can't get us no more. Let's move on. I ain't gonna lie. Just move on. Just move on. I definitely would not break up the big three yet, but I definitely would get rid of everything around it, including Chris Paul too. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of all of them. Let's bring some new young niggas in here. That's my opinion. Those are my plays on the trading block this year. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.